One of the biggest problems when we're trying to lose weight is portion size, because we become a little bit too confident in guessing how much cereal we have, how much rice we have, how much pasta we have, and so on. And so a few years ago, I looked for a solution and came up with my portion pots, and this is they. We've sold about 2 million of these over the years, and they are just brilliant because they make life so much easier. You don't have to weigh your food. You just use the appropriate scoop for the appropriate food that you're serving up. Now, it comes with a card, and in the card you will find a list of all the different typical things: rice, pasta, muesli, and what have you, and which portion pots you use for each portion. Now, it's so easy because let's think a little bit about rice, for instance. If you're having dried rice, then a portion is the blue one. If you're cooking for the whole family and you don't want to sort of do that, yours in a separate saucepan, obviously, then you cook for the whole family and then you scoop out, and once it's in the colander, a red one, and it's exactly the same number of calories as the blue one, uncooked. So it's cooked, uncooked. I use the blue one for my muesli every morning because muesli is one of those things that really keeps you feeling fuller for longer, but it's very easy to put too much into your bowl because it doesn't look very much. Now, this looks minute. It's not. When you've actually got your muesli and you put it into my bowl, honestly, it's perfectly sufficient to get me through the whole morning. Similarly, you might think that doesn't look very much for your cooked rice. It actually is a really, really good portion. Now, in the green one, it's even got a hole for you to put your pasta strands in, your spaghetti, and that's your portion of spaghetti. You can measure all sorts of other things, spaghetti shapes and what have you in those. This can be used for all kinds of things, but one of them is to measure your 125 ml of wine, which I know isn't very much these days because we're so used to having glasses of 175 ml. But if you're trying to lose weight, then having 175 ml is probably too much. So 125 ml is better. So these, they're not expensive. They really are not expensive. So have a look on our site in the shop and you will find your portion pots. It will transform your weight loss.